Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Night Phase here, ready to talk some movies and TV. Um, just shooting the shit, just talking about everything in movies and TV. It's something I'm going to be doing on and off, just sharing my thoughts, just rambling. I guess you could consider this like a vlog or something. But yeah, let's talk movies. First things first, that Star Wars trailer. The Last Jedi. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's one of the best trailers they put out there. And what I really liked about that trailer was that it didn't really spoil anything. Like, even though Rian Johnson, the director, and then Mark Hamill, who plays Luke Skywalker, said, like, on social media, like, not to watch the trailer because it might potentially spoil some things. And it really doesn't. Maybe towards the end, because everybody's assuming is the big talk. It's if Rey is gonna join the dark side. Is she gonna, go and be persuaded by Snoke or by Kylo? And I don't think that's the case. I think it might be misdirection because you get that shot of Kylo extending his hand, but it might have been edited that way to just throw people off, and I think that's the case. So and there's all this talk about the gray Jedi being like a balance between the light and the dark, which I find interesting because I keep hearing about it. I don't know if the rumors are true, if this is legit, if it's something that already exists in the Star Wars universe or just a prediction. But that's interesting. If Rey is like a gray Jedi, like she's balance, like she can go light and she can go dark, either or. Maybe that's why Luke is so afraid, because he senses something so different in her. Or maybe he's just afraid of her turning to the dark side, just like Kylo did, because he was one of his students. So yeah, that's gonna be interesting. I'm interested to see how far Mark Hamill's role as Luke Skywalker is gonna extend in this particular movie. I mean, is it just going to be him training with Rey, and then that's it? And then, kind of like Luke and Yoda in The Empire Strikes Back. Or is he going to have a bigger role? Is he going to take matters into his own hands? Maybe he's going to go after Snoke himself, or maybe he fights Kylo Ren, which would be interesting. I mean, Kylo Ren did destroy that Jedi temple when we saw in the flashbacks, the Knights of Ren. So that would be very, very interesting. And one of the things I'm curious about is, where is Finn's story going to go? Yeah, because the last time we saw him, he took a lethal shot to the back. I mean, Kylo Ren pretty much split his spine with the lightsaber in The Force Awakens. So it'd be interesting to see where his story goes. And then also, they have a new character. It's some Asian girl. She's being introduced, so that'll be interesting. And of course, you got Poe Dameron back, BB-8. So everybody's returning. Captain Phasma looks like she's gonna be a big threat in this movie. So I'm so hyped about that. I'm excited. They're finally gonna do something with her, because she was kind of like a throwaway character. They didn't do much with her, and the actress who plays her is from Game of Thrones. She's a great actress, the one who played Brienne of Tarth, for all you Game of Thrones fans. And yeah, I'm just super hyped about this. John Williams' score is on point again. The visuals are just mind-blowing. You got those walkers, the AT walkers or whatever they're called. It looks like they're the same ones, but they've been upgraded in this movie because they're from Empire Strikes Back. Now, a lot of people are worried about that too. Like, if this is going to be like a rehash of Empire Strikes Back. And I highly doubt it, mainly because of the director, Rian Johnson. If you don't know his work, he directed Brick, which is a very underrated Joseph Gordon-Levitt movie, one of his first. It's like this high school neo-noir detective crime thriller. Check it out. And then also he directed Looper, one of my favorite sci-fi films, also with Joseph Gordon-Levitt, ironically. Yeah, so I think Rian Johnson is going to bring it. He's going to provide a lot of twists. I don't think Kylo Ren is gonna kill Leia. I don't see that happening. Sorry, trying to get a better angle here. I don't see that happening. It's just too predictable. He already killed Han. I think Kylo Ren is gonna switch towards the end. Maybe he'll go more towards the light. Who knows? I don't know if he's redeemable at this point because he killed everyone's favorite character, Han Solo. But hey, you never know. You never know. And that's what I like. I like movies that take refreshing directions like that. That just, they could play the safe route, kind of like The Force Awakens. And I didn't have a problem with that. A lot of people hate The Force Awakens because of that. Like, because it's like a rehash of A New Hope. And I get that. I get it. But still, it's still an enjoyable film. So, yeah, that. I just want to talk about that. Now, TV, Stranger Things 2. No, actually, before we get to that, the New Mutants trailer came out. I didn't get to react to it. I just kind of just clicked on it because I wasn't sure what it was about. So I was just like, fuck it, I don't feel like doing a reaction. I was just like, let me just watch this and see. And it's like this horror X-Men mutant movie, and it's interesting. I wasn't too crazy about the trailer because it had a lot of cliche and tropes from like horror movies. I need to see like a bigger trailer instead of a teaser. You got Arya from Game of Thrones in there. You got that kid from Stranger Things is in there too, and they're just going this like horror route, which is interesting because I don't remember or recall a superhero movie that went into the horror genre. So that should be interesting. This could be crap or this could be actually pretty refreshing. So we'll see what happens. One thing I thought of that would have been cool would be what if at the end of that movie, The New Mutants, it was set up during the timeline after Logan and they meet like X-23 and those kids from the forest. I just thought that'd be so sweet because if anything, that's the kind of mutants I want to see. If they had to do New Mutants or any kid mutant movie, I would like a continuation from that because I love those kids from Logan. They did such great performances. They all stood out with their abilities. And also Daphne King, who played X-23, she was a standout. She's one of the best child performances ever in any movie, in my opinion. We're almost going to wrap up this year. We got Thor Ragnarok coming out. We got, what else? Justice League in November. Both movies competing in November, which is going to be interesting. What are your predictions? Like, I think Thor Ragnarok is going to knock it out of the park. Justice League might be good, but not great. That's just my opinion. Because the trailers, they look good. They get me hyped. The problem that worries me is the shots in the trailer when it's all red. You get this red filter, in those end sequences, those fight sequences, where like the whole world's going to shit, and it looks very Zack Snyder-ish, and we all know how that can end up. It could be a little choppy and messy, but who knows? Aquaman is definitely gonna steal a show. I can tell. The Flash, I'm not too crazy about him, but he can still shine. We'll see. Wonder Woman is the MVP. She's the best. Then Ben Affleck is awesome as Batman. So, and then Thor Ragnarok, I don't even have to touch on that because that looks amazing. Freaking Kate Blanchett as Hela. It's gonna be hella good. Oh my god. So, all right, TV talk. All I just want to talk about is Stranger Things 2. That's gonna be awesome. I wonder how many episodes it's gonna be. If it's gonna be 8 episodes like last season, or is it gonna be 10 episodes or 12? Who knows? But I'm definitely gonna binge watch the fuck out of that. I might do a review if I get around to it, if I got time. Also, Punisher. I'm still waiting on that. I think they delayed the date for the Punisher. Some people said they were supposed to come out this month, but because of the Vegas shooting, they kind of delayed the date. It might come out Veterans Day on November. So we'll see. That's my most anticipated show right now is The Punisher with John Bernthal. That trailer with Metallica was dope. Oh my god, I can't wait. Shit. That's like my number one. I actually put that over Stranger Things because I'm a huge Punisher fan, so that's gonna be amazing. And I love his John Berthal's portrayal in Daredevil season 2. He just knocked it out of the park. Like one dime, two dime, penny a batch, whatever. That line he says is just it just gets me. One batch, two batch, penny and dime. That's it. Anyway, and then you got Walking Dead, which I know there's still a lot of hardcore Walking Dead fans. I might check it out, but I'm not as enthusiastic as I used to be. I think everything's gone downhill since last season. It's just the intrigue isn't as there as I like to be. I mean, it's just they're just rehashing the same thing, the same formula, and it's like it's growing tiresome now. A lot of fans have expressed that, including myself. So I might check out the season premiere. I'm not excited and overjoyed about it, but I mean we'll see where the season goes. Hopefully it can suck me back in, and we'll see. So yeah, that's everything in the TV world that I'm looking forward to. And yeah, that's it. I just want to share my thoughts and all that. Post your comments. Let me know what you thought. If you're looking forward to seeing any of these movies I mentioned, what are your predictions? Also, with the TV shows, you're excited to see these TV shows. Let me know what you thought, and thanks for watching.